In the heart of the jungle, deep beneath the canopy of Guatemala and Mexico, lie entire cities swallowed by time. Pyramids covered in moss, palaces overtaken by roots. Once home to millions, these Maya cities were mysteriously abandoned, and no one alive remembers why. So what really happened to the Maya? For over 1,000 years, the Maya civilization thrived across what's now southern Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and parts of Honduras. They built massive cities like Tikal, Palenque, and Copan, cities filled with art, astronomy, trade, and towering stone temples that scraped the sky. But sometime between 750 and 950 AD, something strange began to happen. The Maya started abandoning their cities. One by one, powerful centers of politics, religion, and culture were deserted. Tikal, once a booming metropolis, was left eerily quiet. The jungle crept back in, and the people never returned. So, why? One of the leading theories involves climate. Recent studies of ancient lake sediments and stalagmites from caves reveal a massive drought hit the region during this exact period, and not just one dry spell, a series of megadroughts that stretched for decades. Without regular rainfall, crops failed. Corn, the basis of the Maya diet and economy, withered in the fields. The cities, many of which relied on reservoirs and advanced irrigation systems, could no longer support large populations. Water became scarce, and famine followed. But drought alone doesn't explain everything. The Maya weren't just victims of nature. They played a role in their downfall, too. They cleared massive areas of rainforest for farmland and to build their stone cities. Over time, this deforestation worsened the drought conditions. Less forest meant less rainfall, a man-made environmental spiral. On top of that, the population had exploded. Some estimates say up to 10 million people were living in the region at its peak. The land was pushed to its limit. And as the environment collapsed, so did the politics. The Maya world wasn't a single empire. It was a patchwork of rival city-states. Tikal, Calakmul, Copan, constantly at war. These conflicts, already intense, got worse as resources dried up. Evidence from stone carvings and burned temples shows increased violence, ritual warfare, and political upheaval. When leaders couldn't feed their people or win wars, they lost their legitimacy. Royal dynasties fell. Entire ruling classes were wiped out. The social fabric unraveled. Some scholars think the collapse wasn't just physical, it was spiritual. The Maya believed in a cosmos tied to cycles of time, astronomy, and divine kingship. If drought struck and the gods stopped answering, it might have led to a crisis of faith. The very worldview that had held their society together could have come undone. Imagine generations of priests and rulers performing rituals that suddenly stopped working. No rain, no food, no answers. Here's what most people get wrong. The Maya never vanished. Sure, their great cities were abandoned. The towering pyramids became ruins. But the people, the culture, they endured. Millions of Maya descendants still live today across Central America. They speak Maya languages, practice traditional customs, and keep ancient knowledge alive. The collapse wasn't the end. It was a transformation. And if you're enjoying this deep dive into ancient mysteries, hit that subscribe button to stay updated on our latest videos. We explore history's biggest questions and the secrets buried beneath our feet. So let's zoom out. Why did the Maya abandon their cities? It wasn't just one reason. It was a perfect storm. A long, punishing drought, a fragile environment pushed past its limit. Overpopulation, political chaos, spiritual breakdown. When all these pressures collided, even the mighty Maya couldn't hold their cities together. So they left. Some moved north to the Yucatan and built new cities like Chichen Itza. Others scattered into smaller villages. And over the centuries, their monumental cities fell silent. The jungle remembered them, but the world forgot. Until now. The Maya story is a powerful reminder. Even the most advanced civilizations are vulnerable to the forces of nature, politics, and belief. Their ruins whisper warnings and inspire wonder. If you found this fascinating, give us a like, drop a comment with your thoughts or theories, and don't forget to subscribe and share this video. There's so much more hidden history to uncover. Until next time, stay curious.